Everyone, welcome to Hotel Riu Playa Car, an all-inclusive resort located in Playa Car, a gated resort community located in the area of Playa del Carmen, Mexico. We're just going to show you around the resort, and I hope you enjoy this video. This is the entrance. Hi everyone, welcome to Hotel Riu Tequila, an all-inclusive resort located in the gated resort community of Playa Car, located in the area of Playa del Carmen, Mexico. We'll see you at the resort. Hi everyone, good morning. We're just walking through the gated resort community of Playa Car, located in the area of Playa del Carmen, Mexico. We're currently walking to Hotel Riu Palace Riviera Maya, and I'll see you when we get there. Hi everyone, and welcome to Hotel Riu Palace Mexico, an all-inclusive resort located in the area of Playa Car, a gated resort community, which is located in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Hello. In this video, I just want to talk about exchange privileges, specifically in resorts that are in Mexico, Cancun and Riviera Maya. So exchange privileges, as you might know, is basically when you visit a resort. In this case, we're talking about an all-inclusive resort. And since you are at that resort, you are then allowed to walk to another resort that is probably nearby, owned by the same company maybe that owns the resort that you're staying at, walk to another resort, and you can use some of their services, like maybe eating at the buffet, or using the pools, or maybe just being able to walk around. Those are exchange privileges. So most notably at some Riu resorts, maybe not in the time that we're living right now, which is, I'm going to get to that in a minute, but before, what you'd be able to do normally is if you're at a Palace resort, for example, Hotel Riu Palace Mexico in Playa del Carmen, then you can visit the other Palace resort there, and the non-Palace resorts, for example, Hotel Riu Tequila. And if you're in Cancun, maybe if you're in Hotel Riu Palace Las Americas, which is an adults-only resort, that would having that gold-colored bracelet would give you the opportunity then to walk around to the other resorts. Because you're at a Palace resort, you can visit the other Palace resorts and also the non-Palace resorts. Now, what I said before is, given the time that we're living in right now, I'm recording this on November 1st, 2020, it's very important to make sure that if part of your vacation at a Riu resort depends on, or maybe part of it is was motivated by the fact that you believe that you could use those exchange privileges, and you really believe that part of the reason for booking that vacation was to be able to use the other facilities at the other Riu resorts, and in this case we're talking about exchange privileges at Riu. You really want to make sure beforehand, especially nowadays, definitely, that maybe you contact the resort in advance, or you contact people on a Facebook group or forums to make sure that those exchange privileges are still in effect. Because I might have read in a review, or someone mentioned somewhere online, that maybe the exchange privileges at Riu are not necessarily being honored right now. Again, I don't want to say anything about the company. I don't want to spread any information that's not true, but I might have seen someone say it in a review or something about one of the Riu Palace resorts that they weren't allowed to visit another Riu resort or something. But again, since I don't know this for sure, I think I just read it somewhere and I didn't experience this firsthand. I don't want to obviously say anything about Riu as a company if I didn't see it for myself. So this is really just to say, based on the context, of where we are right now, it's best to just make sure in advance that if exchange privileges are important for you in Riu resorts, if you really like to be able to walk to the other Riu resorts, if you're staying at a Riu Palace resort, or even if you're just staying at a non-Palace resort and would like to just walk to the other non-Palace resorts, make sure in advance 100% that exchange privileges are still in effect, because you don't want to take that for granted, especially now with all the precautions and everything. Maybe you're just not allowed to walk to another resort. I know that Iberostar also has exchange privileges, or at least had. I don't know, depending on whether they still have them or not. I have no idea. Iberostar in Playa del Carmen, there's a complex there with about 5 Iberostar resorts. There's the complex there, which is 5 Iberostar resorts, you just want to make sure that the exchange privileges are being honored there as well. Obviously, if you stay at the most expensive one, which is, I think it's Iberostar Grand Hotel Paraíso or something like that. I think it's adults only. Then you would just want to make sure that you would still be allowed to visit the other resorts in that Iberostar complex. Also, in Akumal, they also have the Bahia resorts, Bahia, Bahia, Bahia Principe Akumal. There's around 4 or 5 resorts there. Also, the Palladium hotels, TRS, Palladium, those resorts in Akumal. And historically, they did have exchange privileges there where you could walk around to the other resorts depending on where you're staying. But I don't know if they still have them now just because of what's going on. I don't know if some of them are just maybe closed. So just keep that in mind. If you're someone like me who really likes to film other resorts and to just experience other resorts, just make sure in advance to see whether those privileges are still in effect. Because we really did enjoy when in January of this year, early February, we went to the Riu complex in Playa del Carmen and had an absolutely wonderful time because we stayed in Hotel Riu Palace, Mexico, and we were able to visit a total of 4 other Riu resorts, which was a lot of fun. So this isn't really to say what's going on or what isn't. It's just to say, please make sure in advance if the exchange privileges at your preferred destination are still in effect, if this is something that is important to you, and if you really do enjoy walking around to see other resorts. Because right now we just can't take anything for granted. I mean, maybe there's some changes to the hotels, things that are taken away due to the precautions, or certain services or activities are no longer offered. You just want to be extra careful when planning your vacation, because vacation's not something we do every day. So just keep in mind that even if it's something that's not indicated on the website, maybe the website hasn't been updated yet to reflect these things, it's best to just check with some peers, whether it's on a forum, a Facebook group, or read reviews, just to understand what is going on, because a lot of things maybe possibly have changed. But I have stayed in Riu resorts a couple of times, once in Cancun, Hotel Riu Palace Las Americas, and once in Playa del Carmen, Hotel Riu Palace Mexico, and I did very much enjoy both of those vacations. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.